Listen, I can wholeheartedly understand liking something, even to the point of it being a bit fanboyish. Conventions exist for a reason. You had events like Rainforest and that disaster that was DashCon. God, what train wrecks. Anyway, you put a bunch of people in a room with like-minded pop cultural interests, you're bound to have some overlap. It makes sense. It's a lifestyle for some, albeit a very expensive one at that, but I suppose it isn't my money to pawn off to the titans of the entertainment industry. Live and let live, I suppose. A company like Disney especially has these types of individuals. If park admission centered around the act of dressing up, then every day would be Dapper Day. You'd get people from all over the world dressing up as their favorite characters, princesses, or one-off extended universe Star Wars creatures that Kathleen Kennedy hasn't completely ran into the ground at this point. I digress. Point is, people eat, drink, and breathe this company. Oftentimes, I'd wonder if people would even defend it to their grave. Or, hell, maybe even after. I suppose now's a good time as any to say my piece. I'm not quite sure how deep this rabbit hole goes in comparison to others I've seen online, but I guess I can state what I found to hopefully draw some kind of conclusion from it. Hell, if any of you want to look it up as well, I highly encourage it. Let me know what you happen to find, and if you'd like, I'll leave my email address below. You're all familiar with the Disneyland Suicide Pact, right? A supposed group of individuals who frequent underground sites in order to coordinate their final days. Their gimmick being an act of suicide somewhere on a Disney park, conspicuous or not. Undoubtedly, most members of this fabled group arise from websites containing miscellaneous topics surrounding violence, pro-Ana, pro-Mia, drug abuse, etc. Really, you can connect the dots yourself if you feel so inclined. I'm sure you can imagine where this particular rabbit hole leads if you look hard enough. I'm sure you get the idea. If this group is even to be believed to have existed, or if you believe that Disney pays insane amounts of money to keep the masses and/or lawsuits silent. Well, when there's smoke, you know. Okay. Well, supposedly, this is an offset from that particular group. See, recently I've been getting wind from sites like Reddit, 4chan, even delving deeper into a few back corners via the dark web, of a cultish subset of Disney fans. Not much is exactly known about what they do or really who they are, given their screen names, but if I had to equate it to something you guys can grasp, it'd be a lot like that one group on TikTok. The ones catching all this heat at the moment for, quote-unquote, being a cult. What was it called? The Garden? Yeah, The Garden. That's it. Well, these dubbed themselves the Mouseketeers, aptly named. And supposedly, they plan meetings at various parks after hours where they take part in overnight encampments, whereas members are met with a wide variety of different, quote-unquote, outcomes. A lot of these replies are difficult to discern from actual LARPing or trolls attempting to get a rise out of some of these people. But it's stated that the results of these encampments vary. That by staying overnight, you're led to understanding secrets unattainable to the average Disney fan. Make of that what you will. That new areas of the park would be unlocked upon completion of the encampment, or that an instant membership to Club 33 would be granted. Again, it's difficult to discern what constitutes as a quote-unquote ritual as opposed to a quote-unquote reward for membership. It doesn't help either that there aren't any photographs at this current moment to show. Only miscellaneous anonymity from God knows who. It has also led me to be quite curious. I won't lie. I even sent out a few messages blindly, in the off chance that maybe somebody can answer the questions that I have. Maybe it's far-fetched, but if you guys want an update, I can easily post about it soon. Let me know.